far.
Oh, no! We suck again!
Obviously, that wasn't good enough in any way, shape, or form. And that's my responsibility. So, I apologize to Raider Nation for that performance. And, again, I own that. That's my responsibility. So they obviously came ready to play and did a much better job than we did. So it starts with me. And we're going to work hard and we're going to fix it.
There comes a moment in every person's life where you have to admit that you couldn't have been more wrong about something. And we haven't had many moments like that here, me and you. But today is a historic day in that regard. Because I'm here to tell you that we stink. I have never been more wrong. Maybe about anything, football or otherwise, in my entire history of being alive on planet Earth. I would go so far as to say as if I was alive in a past life. I still wouldn't have been more wrong than I am today. More wrong than I have been in the past 4, 5, 6 months. That was the worst game I had seen since Derek Carr's rookie year. I remember the 52-0 loss against the Rams. Matt Schaub came in for like a fake punt or something. And I was thinking back to that game, and I was thinking, that's the last time I can remember us being shut out. And sure enough, on the graphic, last time we were shut out, 2014 Rams. Who was their quarterback? No idea. Nick Foles? Good guess. Who was our quarterback? Derek Carr. Who's still our quarterback? Derek Carr. Here's the things I was wrong about. Thing one, Josh McDaniels. Nope. Feels the same. Feels the same as Gruden. Feels like kind of like exactly the same. Like if you just close your eyes and watch the games, it just feels like a Gruden game. Feels like we're doing stupid things. Like when's the last time you've seen a flag on a punt and thought it's got to be on us and we punted? Never. But sure enough, long snapper holding. Never seen that in my life. Devontae Adams is what like what? Hunter Renfrow looked like Julian Edelman with John Gruden. And now the guy who coached Julian Edelman his whole career is here. And Hunter Renfrow, you know who he looks like? Nobody. I don't see him. Where is he? I heard Kevin Harlan, Max Crosby with another tackle. He's basically unstoppable. I watch him get stopped on every pass play. I don't see him get close to Andy Dalton. I'm not complaining about Max, but can we stop acting like he changes the game like Khalil Mack? Because he doesn't. He just doesn't. I know everyone wants to say it's okay we traded Khalil because we have Max. He's not Khalil. He never is. Maybe he will be one day, but he's not. He hasn't changed the game. Chandler Jones, he's a walking dumpster fire of money. He stinks, just like the rest of us. Offensive line sucks. We didn't spend a single red dime to get any better with that. We just thought we were just going to roll out with the island of misfit toys and it was going to work. It doesn't. No time. Derek Carr has regressed. He is going through a regression period in his career. He is not good this year. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I have to admit something to you, to everybody watching this. I have to admit it to you so I can admit it to myself. When I woke up today, I had to go to the bathroom. That's not what I'm admitting. I sat down on the toilet, pulled out my phone, and started watching Will Levis highlights. You know why I started doing that? And this goes counter against my philosophy of chasing the next Patrick Mahomes or chasing the next Josh Allen. But I watched the Bills game yesterday. And I want that. I want that. I'm tired of knowing that if you get pressure on my quarterback, the play's over. Okay? And this is not a Derek Carr centered issue. It's the same thing with Kirk Cousins and Jimmy Garoppolo and Matt Ryan and Mac Jones and Joe Burrow to a lesser extent. Anyone who can't move around in the pocket, you're done. You touch him, you're done. You get a hand in his face, you are done. And I am ready for the next quarterback. I don't know what else to say. I love Derek. He's my favorite player. There's never been anyone more loyal to the franchise than Derek Carr. And this is why it's so hard. This is why it sucks. Because we know how much winning with the silver and black means to him. We know it. So when you say out loud that you're looking for another quarterback, it sucks. I get it. I see people that have refused to say it. And I see people that have said it way earlier than this, which doesn't mean that you're right, which means that we finally have the weapons around them and nothing's happening. Nothing. Blame it on the coach. Blame it on whoever you want. Doesn't matter. We have a difference maker at quarterback. We're going to cross the 50 in this game before 3 minutes to go with the backup in. What I'm tired of seeing is like, oh, the play's not there, so what am I supposed to do? That's Derek. The play's not there. What am I supposed to do? You make a play, man. There's plays to be made, and you make them. You want to be in the Hall of Fame? That's not a Hall of Fame quarterback. And to win the Super Bowl again and again and again, you need a Hall of Fame quarterback. I mean, as someone as good as Josh Allen is, they have still yet to make a Super Bowl. I mean, just name every team that played this week. They scored more than us. The Bears, the Patriots, the Jets, the P.J. Walker-led Panthers. Marcus Mariota is first in the division. First. You're telling me they have a better roster than we do. It sucks. It sucks to finally admit something, but we can't keep doing this. We cannot keep doing this. I don't know what they're going to do. Because we all saw the thing, if you cut Derek Carr, you save $100 million. He said he's not going to play for anyone else. So I don't know if you're going to get picks for him. I don't know what to do. If you're picking, here's what I do know. If you're picking in the top 10, you take a quarterback. Because here's the thing. I know how hard it is to find a quarterback. But we're not winning with a good quarterback. So you might as well just try to look for the next one. What's the difference between losing with a good quarterback or losing with a young quarterback? What's the difference? What is the difference? As a Utah Jazz fan, heartbroken when they traded Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. Maybe the worst day of my life as someone who has had a pretty privileged life up until this point. But it had to be done. They had the best record in the league, lost to the Clippers without Kawhi. Next year, losing first round to Mavericks, 2 games without Luka Doncic. I might be losing you if you're not watching basketball. The point being is that they lasted 5 years together, couldn't get it done. Danny Ainge came in, moved on. A bunch of picks, a bunch of pieces. Hey, they're 5-2 now. Maybe that's what happens when you get a new sense of urgency, new energy, new blood into this team. I don't know what you want to do with the coach. I don't know if it's Josh McDaniels or Derek Carr. I don't know. Here's what I do know. One of those two people in the equation, and I'm not picking sides here, but I'm just telling you facts, has been a part of 6 Super Bowls. 6. The other one hasn't won a playoff game. The season, for all intents and purposes, is over. Unless they wake up tomorrow different people. We have Jacksonville next. If we want to make the playoffs, we got to win that game. And even if we do somehow make the playoffs, if we don't win the Super Bowl, I still stand by what I said. If we run the table, go 12-5, and we don't make it to the Super Bowl, I'm done. I'm done. Because I can't keep doing this. I know you can't. And we've tried getting new coaches, and we've tried getting new players around the quarterback. The only thing we haven't done is try to get a new quarterback. And if we're going to be 2-5 with him, a man that I love with all my heart, Where's my thing? With all my heart. Okay? Okay? I have two jerseys. I have this and a Donovan Mitchell. I love him. I know you do too. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I want the next Josh Allen. You got to start looking. If it's not in this year's draft, we'll just take one anyway. And maybe he'll develop. And then if we suck again, try again in the next draft. He's out there. Why not us to find him? Little emotional. So, if you like being angry with me, please be sure to subscribe. It's free, completely free. Just click the subscribe button. It's free, no charge. And that's it. That's all I got.